welcome to the Phil Show now. You know, we have a current gold rush going on. This is the time to bring experts on to tell us, should we buy or sell, and all of the information we need to know. And I rely for our home jewelry on Alex Nasrawi and A&A Jewelers in Dartmouth on Route 6. I have known them for many, many years, and they are wonderful, honest people. And I trust them, and now that we have this gold rush where gold is so high, I've never seen it so high. I thought it would be wonderful to have a true expert, 5 generations, and just respected the world over for your genius in this profession.
Thank you, Phil. I think between me and my family, we have enough experience just to educate our customers what they should do and what they should not do.
And what should they do and not do when the gold is, have you ever seen it this high?
Never, ever, ever. This is the first time ever the gold reached over $3,100. It's the time now for people who want to invest to keep investing, because there is rumors it says that gold going to go up to $5,000 per ounce. And for people who are not investing in precious metals, it's time to sell. Why would you let your gold, your old gold, doesn't matter what condition is it, being stored and having your safe or your drawer enjoying it? Cash it out while it's still high and enjoy the money for you, your benefits for you, your kids, your grandkids, and enjoy life with it. But people who want to invest, it's never too late either. So, and I advise people to buy bars of gold, not regular jewelry, because they will lose the labor to sell it if they are investing.
Let me understand this. You would rather have people who are investors
Yes.
buy gold bars?
Correct.
So where?
So they can buy from any local jeweler. They can
Really?
just go there and order it, and they lock the price. They pay for it. When you lock the price, it doesn't matter whether you go to a refinery or online or local jeweler. A lot of people like to feel it and touch the ounce of gold they are buying.
Sure.
So they go to their jeweler and they lock the ounce, how much it is today. They pay for it, and they should receive it within the next few days. It depends on the jeweler's policy.
What should we look for in terms of quality when we look at gold or anything?
Yes.
What should we look for?
There is the most popular thing. It's packed ounces. They're already packed in a package, sealed, completely sealed. You pay an extra $50-$60 for the seal, but it's worth it. When you go to sell it, it's legitimate 100%. No need for testing, acid testing. No need for that, because it's a sealed ounce.
And
It's easy to sell.
when it comes to gold repurposing, let's say we're going to bring in some, chains and other rings, and the kids now want 12 different stones on mom's ring for Mother's Day.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that repurposing, how it happens.
You see, there's a lot of guys love to put a smile on their mother's face, because it comes once a year, and you cannot replace your mom. Let's put it this way.
Amen.
And they like the family gets together and they share the cost of making a special piece for their mom, either a ring or a pendant.
Okay.
Even the grandkids will participate sometimes, and moms love those pieces. She will keep them and cherish them forever, and that's where we come in place. We would like to share putting that smile on your mom's or grandmother's or wife's face to make that piece of jewelry. We are the manufacturer. We make jewelry. We are from Boston to New York. In Dartmouth, that little Dartmouth, we have an amazing factory that we make it within 24 hours. Pieces are made from scratch, from an idea, from a sketch, and it's done right in-house.
That is amazing. So now we're finding out a little bit more about what A&A Jewelers does. You have been all over the world, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Yes.
And Are things the same, let's say in Europe or
In Dubai or
Dubai?
Jordan, yes.
Yeah,
It's a
tell
little
us.
different. It's Dubai have more advanced technology. It's open the whole world, give opportunities, just like United States, but on a larger scale. Let's put it this way.
Right.
Um, but the gold price all over the world, it's the same price. They tell you, oh, there's a lot of Portuguese community in our area. I'll buy it from Portugal. It's cheaper. As a matter of fact, it's the same exact price worldwide. The price comes from London market. But what makes it cheaper is the labor.
Meaning,
So let's say you buy a 100-gram chain or a 10-gram chain. The labor is $100 from Portugal. If you have this order made in the United States, you pay $300 for labor because the cost of living is higher and the labor is higher. So that's why they see the
I see.
difference.
Yeah.
They say somewhere else is cheaper. It's actually the labor is cheaper. But an average person doesn't know that it is the labor. It's not the
That's
actual price of gold.
never thought about that before.
Yeah.
And this is the joy of having somebody like you, Alex, on to educate us and inform us. We have special occasions always coming up where you'll need jewelry, and we are giving you some very fine advice from A&A Jewelers. We're going to be right back. More of this amazing discussion in a minute. But first, please like, follow, and share The Phil Show now. Thank you so much. Let me thank the good folks at iGreen Landscape, your one-stop solution for your residential and commercial property management. Whether it's snowing or whether you're mowing, let Team iGreen handle your landscape and hardscape year-round. From spring cleanups to commercial snow management, I recommend the good folks at iGreen Landscape. Call for your complimentary consultation today. Hello, everybody. Welcome back with gold. Is it a time to buy or sell? Alex Nasrawi is with us from A&A Jewelers, the owner, somebody who's well respected in the industry. And is now a good time to invest in gold jewelry, buying versus selling? Or those old gold pieces, Alex, what's the best thing for them?
So a lot of people have their drawer or jewelry box full of pieces they have not worn in a long time. It's right time to sell now while the gold is still high. It's 3,100 and change. And if they go to a local jeweler, they might get somewhere fair. I advise everybody to get two opinions. It's better this way. Even when you go to a doctor, sometimes you get two opinions to what to do, what not to do. Same thing with jewelry. Go to one jeweler, get a price. Go to another jeweler and get a price.
I've often wondered, are you an appraiser?
I am.
So I've often wondered that if
Yes.
one appraiser would be different from another. And why?
They should be close. I'm going to tell you why. Some jewelers, they buy the gold from you, they take it and sell it to refinery. So they make their commission. Some jewelers like me, who are the manufacturer, we buy gold from the refinery and we pay surcharge on top of that. But if you come to me and sell me the gold, I will give you the fair market price, but I'm not going to give you the surcharge because you are not a refinery. So this way you make out really good because you're getting the fair market price for the gold. I need your gold because I'm a manufacturer. I always need gold to make new pieces.
Sure.
So you make out really good if you go sell your jewelry to somebody who have their own manufacturing. They will give you a really great price for your gold. If you go to a pawn shop or to a regular jeweler who are chain stores, you are not going to benefit. They're going to take your gold for a very low price and they're going to move it to the refinery for a higher price for the market value. So I prefer for anybody to sell their jewelry, sell it to somebody who have a factory or they are in a manufacturing business. They will get the fair market price for it.
What's the difference between 10 karat, 14 karat, 24 karat? The obvious, I know, but Is it better to
I
have?
like that question. I really
Right.
like that question. So I'm going to explain to
Okay.
you. So 10 karat gold
Yeah.
have less purity in it. Believe it or not, it have 60% alloy and 40% purity. So the purity of the gold is less. So 14 karat gold have the opposite, have 60% purity and 40% alloy. And in Europe, they use 18 karat, which is 75% purity and 25% alloy. So the Portuguese gold, we are have Portuguese community here. So they're 19 karat, which is 80% purity, 80%, because 18 karat have 75%, 19 karat have 80% purity, and only 20% alloy mixed to it. Alloy is mixture of silver and zinc and copper, so it's nice. Metal goes with it to give the color really nice and bright. So the higher the carat, the more expensive it is.
Of course. And you manufacture
Correct.
what? Like rings, earrings?
You name it. You
Really?
dream it.
What's
You
the
think
most
it.
unusual? What is the most unusual piece you've ever created?
Like what you mentioned earlier, I'm a fifth generation jeweler, and somebody comes in, they wanted to honor, let's say, a president of a company, they want to give him something really special. So I handcraft their face on a piece of jewelry with whatever logo and things. It's all handcrafted piece.
That is amazing.
Yes, I can make you fill 3D handcrafted piece with my own bare hand on a piece of gold.
This is truly, it is amazing. Wow.
It's an art.
One of a kind.
And when you love it, you do miracles with it.
Oh, that's the beauty of the passion
Correct.
that you have for this. And we'll continue. My passion is to bring you great information. And interestingly enough, we will be right back in a moment. More of this amazing discussion in a minute. But first, please like, follow, and share The Phil Show now. If you're ready to finally make your biggest dreams a reality, let my friend Jared Methia at Milestone Mortgage Solutions get you your next mortgage or your next home loan. Jared is a trusted local loan officer who works with some of the most reputable companies. Jared reminds me if you're a first-time home buyer or maybe you're looking to refinance. He says, go to him. And I, too, recommend Jared Methia, providing you with a stress-free experience. Call Jared today for a competitive rate, for quick approvals, and for one-of-a-kind personalized service. That's Jared Methia at Milestone Mortgage Solutions. You can now watch The Phil Show whenever you'd like. Like, follow, and share The Phil Show now. And catch us wherever you catch your favorite podcasts. Like, follow, and please share The Phil Show now with a friend. The Phil Show now. Welcome back to The Phil Show now. We've been talking with Alex Nasrawi about jewelry, about diamonds. Well, I don't know about diamonds yet. We're going to find out more about that. But A&A Jewelers has been his business for how many years now?
30.
Wow.
30 years in Dartmouth.
Fifth generation.
Correct.
Folks who aren't familiar. I do want to talk about diamonds. James Bond told me diamonds are forever.
He's absolutely right.
But nowadays they can make diamonds, right? Or what is this whole thing? It's new to me. Please explain.
I'm loving this because people need to know what's going on right now with diamonds. A lot of people hear or see online lab diamonds. So there's two kind of lab diamonds. There's lab created diamonds and lab grown diamonds. There's a huge difference. Unfortunately, there is a lot of places online, I will say, they're fooling people, selling them, okay, we have a 1 carat lab diamond for $9.99 or $5.99 or $3.99. But lab what? Lab, is it lab created or is it lab grown? So I'm gonna explain to you the
Yes.
difference. I know
Yes.
I can read your mind. What's the next question? What is the difference?
I know
Correct?
you can. Yes.
So,
We are on the same lane. Yeah, go ahead.
so the difference between lab created diamonds and lab grown diamonds. Let's start with the bad one, let's put it this way, which is the lab created one. When scientists create a diamond in laboratories, it's made out of crap material. God knows what that kind of material. It can be glass, it can be silicone, it can be anything. It's lab created. They create it from nothing, definitely from that diamond material. So that's worth nothing. They sell it to you for $1,000. You go to sell it, it's worth $1, believe it or not. I am talking out of an experience.
Wow.
But the lab grown diamond, it's a completely different story. The lab grown diamonds start with a real diamond, Phil. They take a real diamond mined from the ground,
Okay.
and they slice it just like a loaf of bread, a 1 millimeter each slice. They put it in a chamber with pressure and heat and 3 different gases for a month. So pressure, heat, gas, different time, different temperature, and that slice of diamond grows in the chamber. So that's a lab grown diamond. So when it's done after 30 days, they take that cube and they cut it, and it's a real diamond, but it's grown in laboratory. It comes with a certificate, color, clarity, everything. They cut it different
So,
shapes.
how many billions of years did they save?
Exactly. Amazing. Human
Oh my
beings,
gosh.
scientists are absolutely amazing. So can you imagine?
Are they worth anything?
Of course they are. It's a diamond for God's sake, but it's grown in laboratory.
Wow.
Yes. So a lot of people right now, I will say 8 to 9 customers out of 10, they come to my store and ask me for lab diamond, but I have to educate them.
Right.
Because some of them get fooled already and bought it wrong, and I tell them exactly how the system is done and how things are going. So lab grown diamonds, it's a fracture of a natural grown diamond. So the
Right.
2 popular ones, natural grown diamond and lab grown diamond,
Right.
not lab diamond.
You see,
see?
folks?
So people have to know that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
We'll reiterate it too when we come back in just a moment. This is information you truly need to know, and we thank A&A Jewelers, Route 6 in Dartmouth, and Alex Nasrawi, who is the not only expert but also a trusted businessman who I have known many years and who I trust our family jewelry to. We have for many, many years. We'll be right back. More of this amazing discussion in a minute. But first, please like, follow, and share The Phil Show now. Thank you so much. Carefree Homes is an award-winning home improvement company. It's been family-owned and operated since 1978. For over 46 years of business and thousands of satisfied customers, this company is A+ rated. It's an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau. And listen to this, no payments until the project is completed. How's that? Financing options are available for roofing, siding, windows, doors, decks, you name it. CarefreeHomesCompany.com. Call for a free quote. 508-997-1111. CarefreeHomesCompany.com. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Alex Nasrawi is our special guest, and when somebody can educate us, and with that education, help save us money, help save us steps, then it's a benefit. And that's how I look at this gentleman here, who's also a wonderful father and husband. And are you a cook? Do you cook in Jordanian?
Love cooking. That's my hobby.
Is it?
Yes.
What do you, well, wait a minute. Before we reiterate about diamonds,
Yes.
whether they're created in the lab or grown, what do you grow in the kitchen of Alex Nasrawi?
You know what? Anything you can ever imagine, I can put it together. And because if you love your food or you love to eat, I'm sure you will come up with recipes that it haven't done before, or you go to a restaurant and you feel the taste and you will know the ingredients and you can go home and do it. Sometimes it comes out better.
Yeah, of
So
course.
every single time, the only day is my Sunday. I spend it with my family. Every Sunday I cook for my kids and my wife, and every single
What do you
time
cook?
they say, "We love it, Dad. Can you do it again?"
Well, what?
Like, as example, hamburgers. Look how simple the hamburgers are.
Yeah.
I put some Middle Eastern spices in it,
Okay.
and maybe stuff it with cheese before you put it on the grill.
Okay.
And it comes out really, really juicy. You can put a little extra grounded onion with the meat, and it comes out absolutely delicious. And we'll make it thick and bigger layers.
Yeah.
And it's just like different.
Yes. What's your favorite dish? It has to be Jordanian, though.
Tabbouleh. It's very, very healthy. It's
Yes.
parsley, a little bit of onion, a little bit of tomatoes, a little bit of spices, olive oil, pepper, and a little bit of salt and lemon.
Yes.
This is so healthy. You can eat it in the morning, at night. You don't feel full, and you don't gain weight. It have minimum calories, and everybody loves it.
What's the secret of getting it nice and small, but not too small,
It's
right?
actually a precise cutting and the olive oil. It have to be extra virgin olive oil. That's what makes, and you have to let it sit for a good half hour before you serve it, so that all the ingredients can suck the
See
olive
that?
oil and get yes.
See? This is the kind of information Betty Crocker forgot.
I just love to cook. I should invite you one day to my house and
to.
make you some stuff. And
Oh my gosh, Alex,
you
that would
love
be
it.
wonderful.
Yes, absolutely.
Of course, Greek cuisine and Jordanian are very, very close.
Correct.
We both love lamb. Do you like lamb?
That's all what we eat.
That's fine with me.
I can make you some lamb chops, on the grill, been marinated the day before with some olive oil and some, spices.
Yeah.
You would love
Yeah.
it.
Did you see My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Absolutely.
And, when she said, "Oh, you don't eat meat? Oh, I give you lamb."
Here we
We'll
go.
Speaking of local customs and whatnot, do these diamonds that are grown in labs or are created in labs, are they now worldwide, Alex? Is this something that's a worldwide phenomenon?
Absolutely. It's everywhere. The machine that was manufactured to grow the diamonds
Right.
was made in Japan.
No kidding.
And when it started to become popular 7 years ago, I will say, a lot of diamond dealers start purchasing these machines. Are not cheap. They're $500,000 per machine, and now there's thousands of them because there is more demand on lab-grown diamonds. There is more manufacturer. The prices came down because in the beginning was something different, something new, something rare, but now the price came down and it's stable for now.
I'm also wondering, in these big box stores, you see lots of diamonds in them. What's the story with that?
Okay, those are lab-created diamonds, and they sell them to a customer as lab diamonds. The customer, if he's not educated and know the difference between lab-created diamonds and lab-grown diamonds, they get the bad end of the sale.
Alex, we're going to take a quick break. Once again, before we do, explain quickly the difference between
Lab-grown diamonds
and
and lab-created diamonds. You got it.
We will come back for all of that. Don't go away, folks.
Cottage Street Motors in New Bedford has been a vital business in the area. And part of the reason people love Cottage Street Motors is because they are part of the community. They keep things simple. On the car lot, they do things the old-fashioned way. And if you need auto financing, no sweat. They are their own bank. They have been serving the area for decades. I trust them, and I hope you will too. Or at least give them a call. Check things out at Cottage Street Motors. I highly recommend them.
Welcome back to the Phil Show now, and thank you so very much for subscribing, all those follow and kiss and hug and all that you do. But right now, I want you to know that our guest, Alex Nasrawi, the owner of A&A Jewelers on Route 6 in Dartmouth, is such a trusted member of our community. And when I was asked to find out what's going on with all of the gold and the diamond and all of this, I turned to one expert, and that is Alex Nasrawi. I do want to continue asking about diamonds because in life you're going to get honest people and dishonest people, Alex.
Always.
Are these diamonds that are cloned or whatever?
Grown.
Okay. Are they... Well, you could almost lie about it, couldn't you? If
The lab-grown diamond is exactly identical to natural-grown diamond.
Wow.
You cannot tell. Not even a jeweler can tell.
Really?
Correct. There is a machine, an expensive machine, and not too many jewelers carry that machine because some of them don't want to spend the money to pay so much money to identify the lab-grown diamond from the natural-grown diamond. So what happened, the government made it mandatory to all the diamond manufacturer inside the states and outside the states to laser inscribe the diamond. It will say lab-grown diamond on every single diamond.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So the jeweler cannot lie because that lab-grown diamond have a laser inscription on it. Mm-hmm. It says this is a lab-grown diamond. Even though it's the same reflection, the same hardness, the same... Everything. It's exactly identical.
But only a jeweler would know that, right? With the close inspection.
With the machine only.
With the machine.
90% of jewelers cannot tell unless they put it on the machine.
That is amazing.
So can you imagine there's a lot of salespeople in the malls and retail stores. They don't know the difference. They have to get their loop and read on the side of the diamond what it says.
That is... Wow. Everything has an asterisk. Like, we're making... a little asterisk here.
I hope my listeners, your listeners, are taking notes of this because it's really important. Too. I don't want to see anybody get screwed or taken or overcharged of something that they thought it is and it's not what it is.
Exactly. This is why you need to trust
Correct.
somebody. And I trust you. I have trusted you. And that is how I can express my public service by telling people how I feel.
Sir.
All right?
Yes,
and
sir.
I think a lot of people are interested in that. Is there anything I did not ask you that you'd like to bring forward?
I would like to remind customers and everybody in general that because of gold is so high now and they really wanted a piece of jewelry, they don't have to buy a brand new piece of jewelry. What they can do, they can bring the gold to my store, to A&A Jewelers. They're old gold, broken, smashed, crashed. It doesn't matter what condition it is. Mm-hmm. We can remanufacture it for them, make them that dream a piece of jewelry, even mother's ring or a chain or a ring or an anklet or a bracelet from their old jewelry. All what they have to do, just find the design they like online or from my store, or they even can sketch it, and we will make it for them. Just they have to pay the labor, and they can save so much money for the gold because gold is high.
Wow, that is so awesome. Alex, a lot of us have old jewelry. It's just sitting in the bureau. What do you do with it? What should we do with it?
So if you have an heirloom piece and you inherit it from your mom or your dad and it's broken, if it's a ring, it doesn't fit your finger, and you're afraid to take it to a jeweler, they don't know what to do with it. Maybe they lose it because everybody sends jewelry to be repaired out to a manufacturer like us. But if you go to A&A Jewelers, we will do it while you watch and wait. You can bring it, you can watch my jeweler, Umar. He's a third-generation jeweler. He's amazing.
He truly is. He truly is amazing.
He fixes all your jewelry, doesn't he?
Well, this is Proof positive. This
Yep.
chain.
Yes.
And my medallions are proof of it. And he is a master craftsman.
Correct. So a lot of people don't know if they trust their jeweler or not. So they should come to us and watch their jewelry to be worth in front of their eyes.
Absolutely.
And a lot of jewelers, they send it out to a jewelry manufacturer to fix it, like us. So you come straight to us, you eliminate the middleman, you get a better price, and you can watch it done while you wait.
Wow. That is so, so awesome. Just like your tabbouleh.
Yes. Thank you. You haven't tried it yet, but
Well, I thought you'd offer it to your customers at A&A Jewelers, Route 6, Dartmouth. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure it's just as delicious as this gentleman. Is an honor to have on the air with us. A&A Jewelers, once again. If you'd like more information, you have a website, I'm sure. It's...
ANAJewelersInc.com.
Okay. Finally, we talked about everything except one thing.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a philosophy of life? Life itself, Alex.
Absolutely.
What is it?
Treat people how you like to be treated. This is how I've been doing business for the past 30 years. And the only way for us to get the recommendation by customers telling each other because we treat them how we like to be treated. Just be honest. Look how simple this is. If every business owner, not necessarily jewelry, any business,
Of course.
be honest and straightforward. And people will love you, will come back to you, will tell their cousins, their friends, their sisters, their brothers, their neighbor, and everybody will make out good.
That is the best recommendation of all.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank
We're
you.
very, very grateful.
Thank you for having me, Phil.
It's
I
an honor.
appreciate that.
And until next time, thank you, everybody.